Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, in Action Comics issue number 103. Can Batman save Superman? Yeah. Yeah, duh. Of course he can. Like, what are you thinking about? Anyway, this one is called Invisible Mafia Part 3. Brian Michael Bendis doing the script, Yannick Paquette doing the art, Nathan Fairbarn doing the colors, Josh Reed doing the letters. Patrick Gleason and Brad Anderson do the cover, and Francis Manipul did a variant cover. Superman was created by Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster. So, we get Miss Good, the new journalist, and she's going to go into this underground place, and she's not allowed to say kryptonite or Superman or certain super words because, you know, he listens for words like that. Anyway, she's going to go and spend apparently a lot of freaking money. Where'd she get this money from? In order to get some kryptonite. And then she takes it to work. And, of course, Clark Kent is there, and he gets poisoned, and he's jacked up. I never really liked how kryptonite is just like, ooh, the most dangerous thing in the world, but only if it's really close to you. And then, after that, it's like, you're fine. Like, within seconds, you're fine. Come on, man. Can we have some long-term effects? Anyway, Batman comes to relieve it from her. That's basically what it comes down to. I do love the whole, did you just mug me in an alley? I got mugged by Batman. That was cute. It was fun, but there's only but so much of that I can really enjoy in a comic book. This is officially a comic book that went absolutely nowhere. There was no purpose for this except it was a quaint little interlude that didn't have any bearing on the story, apparently. She wanted to get some kryptonite. Okay, why? What's the motivation? Batman didn't even stick around to find out why she did that. What the frick? So all that happened is, oh, Batman's got a little bit more kryptonite now. And doesn't he have enough? Like, this guy's going to have a stock room of freaking kryptonite. I'm going to need a whole new cave. For what? All the kryptonite. Going to have, like, kryptonite Christmas ornaments and stuff like that. Ordnance. There you go. Instead of ornaments. Ordnance. No, I'm going to keep that one. Kryptonite hand grenades. But there's something else that bothers me a little bit more. We're stupid. No, seriously, I want you to stop and think about this. I've mentioned this many times before. This is a basic attitude of writing. Any writing class you go into, the basic writing lessons that you will learn, do not make it so that your main character or the other characters, first off, make sure you understand that your main character is your audience. If not, make sure that it's clearly understood who which character represents the audience. I don't care if it's a rat. If the rat is seeing everything and we're seeing everything through the eyes of the rat, then that's for us. That's who we're seeing everything through. We don't really know who we're seeing things through. I get it, whatever it is, what it is, but we got to kind of go with Clark Kent. Clark Kent, Superman, he's the one who we're actually seeing his life. His name's on the cover. And what do we have here? Basic writing lessons again. Make sure that the main character does not know more than the audience or less than the audience. If the audience knows more than the main character, then we feel the main character is stupid. If the main character knows more than the audience, well, then we feel like we're stupid. We feel like there's something out there that we don't know, we're being left behind, and it's not cool. And we are so far behind right now, it's actually kind of ridiculous. Brian Michael Bendis knows better. I know that he knows better. And once again, I believe he's simply writing a few too many comic books, and dude needs to calm down and actually pay attention to the books that he is writing. Lois Lane appeared in the previous issue. Son of a bitch, was I not supposed to know exactly why the hell she's here? No, apparently not. Brian Michael Bendis is like, you don't need to know all that. We don't get it. We're not told why. We don't know why Miss Good went and got kryptonite. We don't know why Lois Lane is here. Oh, Lois Lane was in this book. Clark didn't talk about it. He simply says to Jimmy, Lois says hi. You saw her? I did. Oh, crap, kryptonite poisoning. You see this look of confusion on my face? So Lois Lane is in the book. Towards the end again, and I don't care about spoilers. F spoilers at this point. Like, I'm actually really angry. I don't know about angry is the right word, but I'm actually upset. I'm frustrated over this comic book. Why? Lois Lane appears in this comic book, and knock knock, it's Lex Luthor. Why is Lois Lane here? Why does Lex Luthor know that she's there? Why am I still reading this comic book at this point? This was a very upsetting comic book, genuinely. This comic book actually kind of pissed me off a little bit. Forget the whole, anger thing, whatever. No, I'm actually a little bit pissed off at this comic book. Everything that you're never supposed to do in a comic book is what happened in this comic book. If you enjoy this comic book, that's really cool. Now imagine this comic book keeps going exactly like this. Is that going to work? No, not even remotely. And it doesn't even work for a single issue for me. How is it that we don't know what Lois Lane is back on Earth for? What happened? Everything. What the frick is going on here? Why is it that nothing happened in this book? Nothing. If you had to stretch and say, well, something happened in this book, you could say that Batman has a little bit more kryptonite. Batman's pretty much got all the kryptonite. He just goes around like, you got kryptonite, now I've got it. Why did she need the kryptonite? Why is what's her face back on the planet without John? You wanted to frustrate me. Congratulations. Let this happen one more book. I stop reviewing the book. I don't care if that sounds like a threat, whatever. No, that's just I'm not going to put up with a comic book that's going to make me feel like I'm not even in the story. I'm not a part of the story. I'm just some guy. I'm literally one of the people who saw freaking Clark Kent getting hurt for no reason. What? Oh, he must have had some bad shrimp. He said he had some bad shrimp, guys. It's not kryptonite. He said he must have had some bad shrimp. Nothing happened in this comic book. And I'm genuinely frustrated that that is the case. You don't charge me $3.99 American so that I have no idea what the hell is happening in the book, dude. This comic book was actually called Robbery. That's what that is. I'm done. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.